Alright guys, this is the second portion of Lab 1. We're going to be going over how to do Scattergram 3, which is going to be height versus lean body weight in kilograms. A couple things to note. For this scattergram, you want to use at least 16 subjects. Okay, so you want to use the data from 16 subjects. It can be male and female. You can mix and match as long as you have 16 total numbers, okay, because we need that many data points to get a good plot going, okay. I've entered some fictional data here, but what you're probably going to want to do is create a new sheet here. You can name it whatever you want. I haven't actually named this one. You can name it Scattergram 3, for example, okay. Then you're going to go and you want to enter in, either you can do it from the raw data, entering in the height and lean body weight, or you can just kind of copy and paste from the other pages that you already have. Okay, so this is fictional data. This is not what you guys have. I just kind of entered in whatever here to just get an example. So I have 16 values for height in centimeters and lean body weight in kilograms. Alright, so you want to make two columns. First column height, second column lean body weight. Again, we're using 16 subjects. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at how to do this. So we're going to go up to, let me move this here, hang on. Okay, I've had to put my screen on the right hand side so that you guys can see this. What you're going to do, if you can't see it on the top, you're going to click on the Insert tab, which is right to the right of Home. Okay, so you're going to click on the Insert tab and maximize this again, and then you're going to choose right here the scatter plot option. The scatter plot option, I think this is kind of cut off for you guys, but once you enter the insert, the scatter plot option, go ahead and click on that and just click on the simple scatter plot with only markers. Okay, so go ahead and click on that, and then what we want to do is press select data. Okay, select data, which is up on the toolbar below the tabs. We're still in design tab on the chart tools. Okay, so we're going to select data. We want to go to edit here. Okay, edit, just to make sure all our values are correct. I like to delete the series name, and then I'm actually just going to delete these two so that we start from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to delete both of these, and for the X values, we're going to go ahead and, well, we'll do the Y values first, then we're going to put lean body weight on the Y values. Select this, and that will do that. Then we're going to go to the X values, and we'll select all the height. Okay, so you notice I'm dragging, clicking the mouse, dragging it over. Once you get the height and weight in there, go ahead and click OK, and then click OK. And that's going to make a nice little graph for us here. Now what we want to do is we want to set up some parameters here. So we're going to actually minimize this y-axis. We're going to go to Format Axis. So what you can do is highlight this here, right click, click on Format Axis, and then here on Axis Options, for minimum you want to go to Fixed, and then let's look at where it starts. It starts about 130, so we're going to put 130 there. And we're going to press close, and that should make our values a little bit nicer to look at. Okay. Another thing is on the top there are some nice layouts that you can choose from. For example, this one here, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. That's, oh, I don't want those values on the dots. Then go ahead and delete those. But I do have a nice chart title. Chart title is going to be height versus lean body weight, GHT, and you want to put kilograms, and you want to put centimeters here. Alright, and then axis title, here we have kilograms, so this is lean body weight in kilograms. kilograms, and if you're going to put lbw, make sure you define that somewhere. Okay, you can't just put it in out of nowhere like I did here. And then on the y-axis, we're going to put lean body weight. Again, I'm just going to use abbreviation for facility. Okay, in kilograms. Always, oh excuse me, it's not lean body weight. We're looking at height. Okay, in centimeters. Always put the units. Okay. Now we are going to add a trend line. So I want you to go up into the chart tools options and click on layout. Okay, on the chart tool options, even though you can't see this on my screen, you have three options: design, layout, and format. Click layout, and towards the right hand side under analysis, you'll have a trend line option. Click the trend line and come all the way down for more trend line options. Okay, click on more trend line options, and then we're going to do a linear trend line, which is already selected, but then you come down and you can actually select to display the equation on the chart, which is required, and also to display the r squared on the chart, which is also required. Close, and we're going to go ahead and take this, which is the equation, and the r squared, and we're going to drag it down. And we're also going to get rid of those horizontal bars that are kind of annoying. And there we have it. And we can delete this since there's only one value. And there is our chart. You don't have to delete those horizontal lines if you don't want to. But you have your r squared, you have your formula, and then you can figure out all the other things that you're going to need from that. In order to figure out r, all you're going to do is take the square root of the r squared. We'll be going over some statistics in one of the lectures to come. Okay, we'll go over what r squared means, what r squared or r means, and all that good stuff. Okay, and that concludes Scattergram 3. You'll be putting this into your report and labeling it just like on the sample report. Thanks a lot, and have a good night.